This mistake can quietly cost you nearly $400 of your own refund. Clicking Get Your Refund today at the tax prep counter. Every January, millions of Americans do it. And here's the part nobody says out loud there. Your quote-unquote early refund is a loan. You are paying rent to borrow your own money. Money the IRS would have handed you, free, a few weeks later. Let's break down exactly how the refund advance trap works, what it really costs, and the completely free way to get your refund fast. First, what you're actually signing. A refund advance is not the IRS paying you early. The IRS pays no one early. It's a loan from a bank partnered with the tax prep company, sized against your estimated refund. Your real refund still takes exactly as long as it takes. It just gets routed through the lender first, so they can take their cut back. Read that again. The money arrives at the same speed. You've just added a middleman to it. Now, the fact that makes this whole industry strange. Your refund is already fast. E-file your return and choose direct deposit. And the IRS issues most refunds within 21 days. Many come quicker. You can start tracking it on the Where's My Refund tool 24 hours after you e-file. So the product being sold is speed on something that already moves in about 3 weeks for free. So who actually takes these loans? Mostly the people the calendar squeezes hardest. If you claim the Earned Income Tax Credit or the Additional Child Tax Credit, the law says the IRS cannot issue your refund before mid-February. For the 2026 filing season, the IRS expects those refunds to land around March 2nd with e-file and direct deposit. That legally mandated gap, right after the expensive holidays, is exactly where the advanced products set up shop. The wait is real. The question is what you pay to skip it. And here's the thing they're lending you against. This is page 2 of the real Form 1040, and this line 35A, is your refund. It is already yours. It is already coming. Every product we talk about today is just someone standing between this line and your bank account, charging admission. Now the menu of traps, smallest to biggest. Trap 1, the refund anticipation check, sometimes dressed up as a refund transfer. It sounds like a service. Really, it's a $30 to $50 fee for the privilege of paying your tax prep bill later, out of your refund. You're not getting money sooner. You're paying $30 to $50 to delay a different bill. That's it. That's the whole product. Trap 2, the advance itself. Some advances charge fees and interest directly. The Consumer Protection Bureau says so plainly. But the sneakier version is the 0%, no-fee advance, which you can only get by paying that company to prepare your taxes. Let's say your refund is $3,000, and the counter quotes $350 for preparation plus a $40 refund transfer. That's around $390, roughly 13% of your refund. For a return many people could have filed completely free. The loan was never the product. You were. Trap 3 is the one buried in the fine print, and it's the nastiest. The loan is based on your estimated refund. But refunds shrink. A math fix, a disallowed credit, or an offset, where the government grabs your refund for back taxes, defaulted student loans, or unpaid child support. If your real refund comes in smaller than the loan, you don't get to shrug. You still owe the difference, plus the fees. People walk in for their refund and walk out with the debt. Now the other side of the ledger, the free lane, and it's wider than most people think. IRS Free File. If your adjusted gross income is $89,000 or less, brand name guided tax software is free through irs.gov. Above that, Free File feeable forms cost nothing at any income if you're comfortable doing the work. That's the federal return, e-filed, at the speed we already talked about, for $0. And if you want a human being, the exact thing the paid counter is selling, there's VITA, Volunteer Income Tax Assistance. Free tax preparation, generally for people making $69,000 or less, done by volunteers who must pass IRS tax law training, with a required quality review of every single return before it's filed. Free, trained, double-checked. That is a better deal than most paid prep, and it costs exactly nothing. Picture the 2 Februaries. Same $3,000 refund. Neighbor 1 takes the counter deal. Advance today, $390 in prep and fees quietly gone, and a signature promising to cover the gap if the refund shrinks. Neighbor 2 files free on day 1. E-file, direct deposit. Checks Where's My Refund on their phone, and the full $3,000 lands in about 3 weeks. Neighbor 1 got the money about 2 weeks sooner. Those 2 weeks cost nearly $400. That's the whole trade, with the lights on. But what if you're genuinely strapped in January? Rent due, no cushion. Real talk, no judgment. The answer still usually isn't the counter. File the moment filing opens, e-file, direct deposit. That starts the 21-day clock immediately. If you claim the EITC, plan around the mid-February hold like you plan around any due date, because it happens every single year. And if you truly must bridge the gap, compare the real cost. A $390 haircut on a $3,000 refund is a brutal price for 2 weeks. Sometimes a smaller, boring option, even asking a biller for a 2-week extension, beats it by a mile. Your action list. 1. This season, file electronically with direct deposit as early as you can. 2. Before paying any prep fee, check IRS Free File and the VITA locator. You may be leaving a completely free, quality-reviewed return on the table. 3. If anyone offers you your refund today, ask them 2 questions out loud. Is this a loan? And what happens if my refund comes in smaller? Watch the answers carefully. And 4. Track your money yourself on Where's My Refund 24 hours after you e-file. Quick recap. A refund advance is a loan against your own money. The IRS pays nobody early. The refund transfer is a $30 to $50 fee to delay your prep bill. The free advance is usually paid for through the prep fee itself. If your refund shrinks, you can still owe. Meanwhile, e-file plus direct deposit pays most people within 21 days. Free file covers incomes up to $89,000. VITA preps returns free up to $69,000. And the EITC hold ends in mid-February every year. Your refund line already has your name on it. One quick note on who makes this. The tax breakdown is prepared by a tax accountant with over 15 years of public accounting experience. And every figure in this video is checked against the primary sources, the IRS and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Educational always. Advice for your specific situation, never. Bottom line, nobody can sell you your own refund. They can only charge you for standing in front of it. File early, file free, take the direct deposit, and let the counter keep its loan. If you claim the Earned Income Tax Credit, watch our EITC video next. It pairs with this one. This is general education, not advice for your situation, and state rules and refund offsets vary. Check with a pro. Subscribe to the tax breakdown for taxes in plain English before you file, not after you overpay.